Good evening. You're joining the State of Business on our television with me, Nishani Figuera. Let's first take a look at tonight's main stories. Political instability will harm tourism sector of Sri Lanka, says German ambassador. World Thalassemia Day to be commemorated on the 8th of May. Delivering the keynote address at the CEO Network Forum organized by Art Television recently, German ambassador to Sri Lanka and Maldives, Dr. Jurgen Mohat, stated that Sri Lanka should overcome its current political instability swiftly, as prolonged instability will harm the tourism sector of the country. Speaking further, he also emphasized the need for imposing stricter rules to avoid politically influenced communal disharmony around the country.
Hubs need stable political frameworks. Successful development demand that. For every investor, these are key factors. And I think I mentioned already what happened last month or 2 months ago in Kandy. We need to enforce rules and stop extreme people, whether it's religious or political voices, from playing political games. And when it comes to political stability, I think when you read political headlines the last months, most political commentators did not really give passing marks on that front. And for me also personally, especially since we are dealing with foreign tourists a lot, when you read headlines that there were some incidents in the south, the government acts and, for example, puts down illegal structures, and then there are government voices saying no, maybe not. That again, maybe I'm a rule-obsessed German. When you have rules, you have to enforce them, in every sphere of life. That's true for politics, that's true for economics, and I think that will especially increase confidence of investors. And I think transparency is very important.
Tune into our television this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. for the exclusive telecast of the CEO Network Forum held recently. In more news tonight, addressing a media briefing in Colombo this morning, consultant community physician Dr. Kapila Piyasena made the following statement regarding the special thalassemia program, which is scheduled to be held on the 8th of May to commemorate the World Thalassemia Day.
තැලසීමියා රෝග වාහකයන් සොයා ගැනීම සඳහා කරන පරීක්ෂණ. මේ සඳහා ඉතා සුළු සරල සරල කරපන full blood count test එක කරලා ඒකෙන් එම වාහකයන් හඳුනා ගැනීමක් කරනවා. මේ වාහකයන් අපි අදහස් කරන්නේ වාහකයන් සහ වාහකයන් අතර විවාහ වීම නවත්වීම තමයි. දැන් මේක අපි ආරම්භ කරන්නේ නුවර දිස්ත්‍රික්කයෙන් ආරම්භ කරනවා. නුවර දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ නුවර රෝහල ආශ්‍රිතව මැයි 8 වෙනිදා පැවැත්වෙන ලෝක තැලසීමියා දිනය වෙනුවෙන් අපි මේ තැලසීමියා පාගමන ආරම්භ කළා. එහි දැනුවත් කිරීමක් කළා. එදා සිට නුවර දිස්ත්‍රික්කයේ තියෙන සියලුම පාසල් අවුරුදු 15ට වැඩි දරුවන් පරීක්ෂා ලක් කළ උන්ට කාඩ් පතක් ලබා දීම කරනවා.
Time for us to slip in for a short break. Do stay with us for more news when we come back. Welcome back. You're watching the State of Business. During the launch of Sancharaka Udava 2018 at the BMICH today, Minister of Tourism Development and Christian Religious Affairs John Amaratunga made the following remarks while addressing the Assembly.
Today, despite the impressive numbers, I feel the industry is in need of a second reawakening, which we call the Nama Udava. Next time you can have that name. I say this because we have numerous issues that plague the industry in the recent past that has prevented us from achieving greater success, meaning the targets that we had in mind at the beginning of the year. Last year, this industry suffered as a result of many natural disasters. As a government, we are taking every possible measure to legitimize and regulate the industry as much as possible. This is what is needed, that the authorities too are constantly put under pressure to implement the law, with the responsibility to inform tourists about all aspects of their personal security while they are holidaying in Sri Lanka.
And now let's take a look at today's top stories in brief.
The Consumer Affairs Authority today said that the price of milk powder will be increased by midnight today. Accordingly, the price of a 400-gram packet will be increased by 20 rupees and the price of 1 kilogram packet will be increased by 50 rupees. Formula milk powder will be exempted from the price hike. The Meteorology Department stated that rainy conditions will continue from today and 100 mm rainfall can be expected in the western, northwestern, southern and central provinces. The Met Department urged the public to take adequate precautions to minimize damages caused by lightning. President Maithripala Sirisena ordered the immediate suspension of the senior official attached to the Presidential Secretariat and the chairman of the State Timber Corporation who are facing bribery allegations and advised authorities to strictly enforce the law against the two offenders. The decision was taken after the President's attention was drawn to the arrest of the two senior officials.
Let's have a look at how the stocks performed today after this short break. Welcome back to the show. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a negative note today. The All Share Price Index dropped 17.14 points to close at 6,506.74, and the S&P SL20 dropped 8.92 points to close at 3,640.48. Turnover was 386.3 million rupees and 11.6 million shares were traded. And here's a look at the day's foreign exchange rates. And that winds up State of Business for this week. We'll see you again on Monday. Until then, have a good weekend. Take care.